Full disclosure, the voice you are listening to now is artificially generated, brought to you by satisphonic.com. See the link in the description for more details. What would you tell your 18-year-old self? It wouldn't matter. I wouldn't listen at 18. I knew all of it then. This is the realist response here. I would feel like slapping the piss out of 18-year-me. Irish Joe is going to offer you something called Bitcoin as payment for an eighth. You want to say no, because last time he paid you with gold coins, and you're tired of his Le Prechon bullshit. Just do it, and no matter how tempted you may be, you must hold on to them until November 10th, 2021. Godspeed. This, my mom's cousin, bought a shit ton of Bitcoin in 2011 and told my family all about it. Everyone made fun of him. Needless to say, everyone's salty, they didn't listen. To be honest, I don't think anyone in 2011 would believe some random numbers on the internet would be worth anything. It's good to be aware of, but don't think you escaped it. Lol, I'm only 20, but I look at 18-year-old me like a dumbass kid. I'll be saying the same thing about myself now. In a few years, life is peculiar. Don't ever work at Cinnabon. Also, never stop pushing yourself to be a better person. But mostly, never work at Cinnabon. I need to know what happened at Cinnabon. Wasted 2 years of my life getting massively underpaid and overworked as an assistant manager, screwed out of my final Christmas bonus, uninvited from the yearly Christmas party, and ostracized during my final quarter with them. It was all planned and organized by the owners of the franchise and rest of the management team, and then when I tried to strong-arm them into giving me my bonus, I got slapped with a bullshit sexual harassment case on an employee who I had no interest in whatsoever. Who knew someone who worked at a Cinnabon had a worse off time than Saul Goodman? I hope you're doing well, my guy. Don't do meth, you fucking idiot. Better yet, every drug that you want to do, I'll save you the adventure. You'll love it, and that's the fucking problem. Edit. This has become my biggest comment ever, so I have to say, I would love to berate my slightly younger self. Hell, I'd throw hands with that guy. But if I could change anything that happened, I wouldn't. I'm a lot worse off health-wise, but I have a much better appreciation for life, and I'm a lot happier than I ever would be at this age because of that. I'm also glad I got my addictions out of the way early. No, this does not mean to get addicted to cocaine and alcohol at 19, so you'll be fine before you're 30. Don't do hard drugs, just don't. Yes, I count alcohol as a hard drug. Sorry, everyone. It's poison with little to no benefit with a high chance for addiction. If you can have one drink on one day and not drink again, I won't judge, that's fine. But if you can't, better stop now. Just smoke weed instead, unless it puts too much pressure on your bank account. It's the best option if you want to do a drug. This but heroin. This but women named Erica. Pack your bags, pack your girls' bags, change your numbers, move state. This but women named Erica. Don't get arrested in Mexico. Shit, dude, how bad was it? Watch El Gringo. Instructions unclear. Watched El Camino. Sounds like there's a story here. Brace yourself. Pay more attention to your physical and mental state. There's more to life than high grades, achievements, and escapism. Emotional intelligence is underrated, and if you want the right people in your life, you're gonna need it. Get studying. Don't be afraid to choose one or two things to do. You can find opportunities to revisit other hobbies and adjust your choices later. Fail and learn a few times before you change direction. Please don't burn yourself alive just to appease your family. Do you really want them to run your life forever? Just because they say they want the best for you doesn't mean they actually know what's best. Do not share your plans unless you absolutely need to. Do not share your goals until you complete them. What happened to the other 3 people in the car? Don't try to fix them. They are broken, and putting up with it won't help them if they won't help themselves. Live for yourself, and you'll find a good one eventually. You're going to beat this cancer. I laughed because I thought of the question as what would you tell your younger self, not 18-year-old self. And I thought, man, that would be a tough sentence to digest if they didn't even know they had cancer yet. You're going to beat this cancer.
What? The cancer? You'll survive.
It's 2006, so holy shit, buy as much stock in Apple Google as possible and invest in Bitcoin in 2009. Buy Bitcoin. Oh, absolutely. If would have invested into Bitcoin in 2010 Vs, what I used as a down payment on a car, I'd be worth 116 million. I don't even have that car anymore, though I did really like that car at least. When you order a Whopper at Burger King, ask them to make the patty fresh off the broiler. You will get a fresher, warmer meal. I had 3.5 Bitcoins I bought for 90s each. Start your pension now. Tim is not your friend. Brush your teeth. Look after your back. Fucking time. Listen up, bitch. Put down the bottle, pull up Google on your clunky arsehole computer, and find a therapist. Your dad just died. You need therapy, not binge drinking. Also, break up with your boyfriend and go out with Steve instead. He's nicer. There's a hell of a lot to be said for genuine kindness, especially since you're also attracted to the guy. The people at that church aren't waiting to give you answers when you grow up. They don't have them. And your friend, the really angry one, he's being abused and needs help, but he doesn't know how to ask. Serious. Quit smoking now, be yourself. There is no one to impress other than yourself. Exercise more, hone your talents while you have the time. Don't get into that long-term relationship. Spend more time with family. Tomorrow doesn't ever truly come in. The right time for anything, see a therapist. Sooner rather than later rethink your degree. Subject, find better friends funsies. Oi! Buy stocks with that Xmas money, B. Don't throw away your 90s memorabilia, cool. Don't throw away your 90s memorabilia, cool. PSD, go to a better tattoo artist, edit. Small clarification point on. Number 5. I am referring to a specific relationship with a specific person in my experience. Have relationships, people. There are beautiful ones too. I feel this. Grew up Mormon, left as soon as I turned 18. I have too many issues to live like that. It ain't healthy. Much love, friend. You are so damn hot and you don't know it. Leave. He's not your friend. He'll do things you don't want to do, and it will scar your soul for life. Cancel your FAFSA and university enrollment. Sign up for National Guard. Come home from basic training and stay with mum and dad. Get a part-time job. Get a part-time job. Do community college. Stick to weed. Alcohol will poison you. Also, the next 3 girls are wife material. Don't strike up. Next 3. Goddamn.